electricity, you don't have to deal with coal or wood or anything like that, or charcoal or anything. Okay, now we're gonna move on to our final item in the show, and it's a great one to wrap up on. This is down to $99.95 at a football fan shop price. We have 5 flex pays for today only. You can actually get this great starter jacket for under $20 today, and because it's over $75, this ships for free, and so does everything else you buy today. And by the way, if you get this at first or you get it last, everything you already bought will also ship for free. You just have to get to $75 today, and then in NFL gear, and then everything is gonna ship absolutely free. And I can't tell you, when you start seeing the savings rack up, you're like, oh, that makes a huge difference. Okay, so what are some of your favorite features on this jacket?
Well, first of all, think back to the 90s, folks, okay? Starter, okay? When you talk about the word starter, that was the original sideline gear. I mean, every coach, every player, every equipment person was wearing starter. I remember when I was a kid growing up, if you didn't have a starter jacket, you were like, weren't the cool kid. I used to save all my money to get one of these things. This is it, GIII. Carl Banks has brought this back, and look at this. It is exactly like it was 15, 20 years ago, like I remember it. Super soft nylon feel, very good, nice shine. It's even got the starter on the top of the zipper, just like back in the day. You got that button cover on top to keep that wind and that cooling inside. And look at this.
Quilted on the inside.
Look at the shine. It's really nice. It's got the starter logo. It's got the color block, so you get all the secondary colors and the whites in the sleeves and the shoulder with the primary color in the body. You get that beautiful logo, and it's got that hood. It is a detachable hood.
It unzips.
If you want to take it off, boom, you can wear it like that. But this was the go-to jacket. Like Carl Banks, you know what? Carl Banks brought this back because, you know, he's one of the original sponsored athletes of Starter. So when Starter first came out, Carl Banks was one of those guys. Yeah, he likes to tell his story once in a while when he's back in. But that's pretty cool, right?
That's really cool.
He was all over this, and I think it's great. I love these jackets. They're easy on, easy off. You remember the ones that just kind of they were kind of pull over. I like the zippered where you can take it all open. You don't have to worry about getting your hair and everything all messed up. But again, you got that big team logo in the back. The colors are great. It's got that nice shine. Feels good. You can wear it and lay it over sweaters, sweatshirts, hoodies, whatever you want to do. But again, we got all the teams. It is the officially licensed. So everything you see here is, of course, what you see on Sundays when you're watching the game. But to me, another one of those jackets to add into your collection. Again, under $100. And oh yeah, by the way, free shipping on this jacket. So,
and then everything else.
Exactly. So
you get this jacket, and every other NFL item you buy today is going to ship for free, and that's only today, by the way. Something else, I love the nylon, because what happened, it's so weather friendly. For example, you're wearing this, and again, there's lots of flexibility, so you don't feel like you're stuffed in it. It is a medium weight, so right now it's going to be nice and toasty warm, and then I think in the only time in the deep winter, you put a sweater under it, or you know, a hoodie, and it gives you a little bit more warmth, but it's plenty warm right now. But it's so weather friendly, and it's game friendly, and it's, you know, working out in the yard friendly because of this nylon finish. So if you're going to a game and you're like, well, I'm not wearing my suede or leather jacket, this is one you can wear, and if somebody spills a beer on you, you know, it's not the best thing, but it's not going to ruin the jacket.
You're right, and I love it. I'm telling you, it is a throwback jacket, and if you've been a fan of the NFL and you remember these jackets, I mean, I'm 30, what am I, 38 years old? I'm always going to be 38 years old, right? So I remember these. This was the go-to. Everybody had it. This was the original one. Like all the jackets that we brought out, this was the one that everybody's going to remember because this is the only one they had out there. Starter was like jumped on. Like, yeah, we'll have NFL logos on our jackets, and that's what everybody wore. And then, you know, GIII and Carl Banks brought them back, resurrected them, and I think they're great. I love the color block. I love the patterns on the shoulder, how you have the mixture of the whites on the front there with the different striping on the team secondary colors. Again, it's got a nice sateen finish to it, so it gives a nice shine. And again, it's a different style jacket, something that you haven't seen in a while, something that gives you a different kind of hit. You're not going to find this in the stores. People aren't going to have these shopping in their box stores or sporting goods stores because it's exclusive here. So I think that's the big thing. You're getting stuff here that nobody's going to have, that you're not going to find in the store, and you're going to be unique. And the one thing about fans I think that I love is you want to wear something that nobody has, and this is one of those items.
Men's sizing, so we go medium through 2X, which is great. And again, you've got nylon, so it's really fan friendly. You know, you can wear this to the football field. You can wear it if you're going to go out to the soccer game. You know, you're going to say, hey, I got to do a bunch of errands and it's slushy and snowing out. This is the jacket you throw on. It's also one of those great jackets too, is a lot of times you're just zipping from one place to another in your car, and it could be deep into winter. Great jacket to have, because again, you don't have to baby it. A lot of times if you have our suede or our leather jackets, you know, you pull those babies out when it is the perfect sunny day.
Yeah.
You know, it can't be raining, it can't be slushy, you can't be, you know, tramping through the mall parking lot in a really nice, beautiful leather jacket or a suede jacket, because it could ruin it. With this one, hey, it's almost bulletproof, you know? You can take it, and really you can wear it in the worst weather, rain, slushiness, and because it's made of a nylon, it's not gonna affect it. And if you get something spilled on it, like mustard, you literally just wipe it off.
I'm thinking of going skiing and wearing this jacket as like the final throw on, just to give your whole outfit, because you know, you gotta wear those leggings and all that stuff. But someone has an NFL color and a little flash to it. This is me, that go-to jacket. I love it. I love the hits. Very simple, right? You got the logo in the back, you got the logo in the front, the team colors, everything looks good. And again, this is a throwback vintage look. Again, this is something that I had when I was a kid. Everybody at school had a starter jacket. That was like the #1 jacket out there. And I'm just so glad that Carl Banks decided to kind of resurrect it, bring it back. And I think a lot of people that are seeing this right now are kind of having some throwback with it, some flashbacks of when they used to have this jacket. And I think, you know, this would be a great one to add to your collection, because it's so different. You don't see it as much out there like you used to.
Yeah, it's not like your varsity style.
Exactly.
Like, we do a lot of great varsity style jackets, and they're awesome, but this isn't like that. And by the way, all you do is you unzip the little zipper here, and it takes the hood off, and also notice you have these really nice toggle closures. I think what Carl did is he brings the essence of what we love about kind of a retro starter and updates it. So all the features are updated. You've got the cover in the front, and what's nice about that, when it's really cold and you don't want that wind whipping through, you get that extra layer of protection. Then it unzips, and then inside you'll see it's completely quilted. So you have layers of warmth in there built into the jacket as well. The other nice feature that I think Carl always looks at is that attention to detail. He could have made all the hoods black. That would have been, especially